Hello, 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 and welcome to the 7 days of VGM listening party. I'm your host, Dan from VGMacademy.com. Super excited to have y'all in here tonight. So I'm really looking forward to listening to some fantastic music tonight. and I'm just really excited because this is a new version of the previous 21 Days of VGM Challenge. So if you're in the chat, feel free to say hello. If you're on, I see some Twitch folks over there saying hi. So hello, Samwise the Pooh. Hello, Eric Korzor. Hello, cheers rather. Troy Sterling. Good evening. Great to have you. So thanks so much. I really appreciate everyone being here. Shanks, Scat. Oh, here are all a bunch of the hellos. Hello, Holland Albright. Hello, Justino. I almost said Justin. Justino. Hello. Got some members in the house. Mike. Hello. Excellent. Great to see everyone. So excited to dig in. It says there are 4 people watching. I feel like that's a lie because there's like 10 of you talking, so it must be a lie. So if you haven't said hello yet, feel free to say hello. Where's everyone tuning in from this evening? Obviously over here, I'm always in Boston as I drink from my, is this a Christmas mug? This is a Christmas mug. Whatever, it's got coffee in it. I'll drink coffee from a tin can. Oregon, Baltimore, Germany. Yeah, all right. Some overseas action. Toronto, Canada. We're excited to have you here, Zelbury. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Camillo, hello from over on Facebook. All right, great. Winnipeg, cool. San Jose, California, Los Angeles. It is hot over there. Chicagoland. Hope everyone is also safe and healthy tonight. I know that it is a tumultuous time in the world, so I'm hoping that everyone's hanging in there. Hello from Chile. Camille, that's awesome. That's really amazing that you're tuning in from all the way over in Chile. Wyoming, excellent. Ashleen, cool. It's awesome. Steven, what's up? Oh, Steven. Oh, cool. Yeah. Well, so another member, Steven Rader, in the house from LA, holding it down. Oh man, we have a lot of LA people. Hello from Salt Lake City, Utah. Bearded Pete. Hello yourself. So yeah, this is. I'm gonna just quickly do a quick tweet out just to remind folks. But I think I may have automated it. Just double check. But hello from Brazil. Hello, Northern California. Hello. Thanks, Big. Oh, I'm gonna put this on the screen. Thanks, Big Time, for doing this monthly now. I pretty much just learned about this and look forward to this. Managed to do one day so far due to timing. Hey, you know what? You did one more day than the people who did 0 days, and now that you know it's coming around, you can hop in on the next one. So it's fantastic news. So welcome to the challenge, and we're excited to have you. So thanks so much for joining us tonight. So yeah, I'm just super pumped because this is the first time we did a theme. If you are new to the challenges, this is kind of a new challenge, but if you're new to VGM Academy's challenges, the previous version of this was called 21 Days of VGM. There are thousands and thousands of pieces of music on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook from those challenges. And I used to do them. I started them, I think, 3 years ago. I think it's when I did the first one, 3-4 years ago. Must have been actually longer than that. Must have been 5 years ago. Maybe 4. I don't know. It was right before. It was when I was painting the house that we're living in now. So like where were we? Like soon after we moved in. So it must have been like 4 or 5 years ago. And was it 2016? Thank you, Holland. It was 2016. Holland's always got my back. Love it. Holland Albright just released some new music. Go listen to it, folks. And he we did it in July, and then we did it the following July, and then after that, a second time, I decided we're going to start doing them quarterly. So we did them every 3 months. But I started noticing that people were like, it's a lot to do 21 days in a month, 4 times a year. So I decided to try this out, and so far so good. You know, I haven't had a single person be like, no, like this sucks, and the other one was better. So that's great. And if people are, have any feedback, I'm always open to hearing it. If you've been getting the emails, please reply. I'd love to hear your feedback, good or bad, positive or constructive. that'd be great. So yeah, I'm just super pumped, and I'm really excited to listen to some great music with y'all tonight. Looks like my tweet did go out. So that's fantastic. I'm just going to go ahead and retweet it. If you are watching and you feel so obliged, please feel free to go ahead and share this stream. You can just share the good old Twitch link. Is probably the easiest to share, no matter what platform you're on. If you just do that, that's probably super easy. Just twitch.tv/VGM Academy. And that's just simple and easy to remember. So yeah, let's dig into some music. But before we start, maybe do we have any first timers in here? First timers who've never taken any of these challenges before. If you're a first timer, give me a emoji or something in the chat. Okay, yeah, Samwise, new to the crew, excellent. First timer Troy, excellent, welcome. Noob Meme says that love the 7-day challenge. The theme was really helpful. Excellent. Yeah, I like the theme as well. Justino, first 7-day challenge. Of course it is. It's everyone's first 7-day, I suppose. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, that's great. I love it. Now here's a different one. If you've done the 21 days challenges before, give me an emoji, and the emoji count has to be the number of challenges you've done if you're a veteran. So if you've done like these composition type challenges with us before 3 times, hit me with 3 emojis. If you've done it 5 times, hit me with 5 emojis. 1 time, you can hit me with the 1 emoji again if you'd like. What's up, Andrea? Welcome to the group. Glad to have you. And I'm going to start queuing up this first track here, which I pulled from Instagram. Okay, I see a 2, I see a 1, I see a 3, I see a 1. Mysterious Facebook user. I wonder who you are. Something about Facebook. When I broadcast to the groups, I can't pull in your name unless you do some extra step, which is, annoying. I'm sorry, but I hope you're doing great, whoever you are. I see a 1, I see a 2. Cool. So we have a few people who've done this. Mike Frank, one of our original founding members of the Academy. Holland, yeah, you've done it like 18,000 times, which is we always appreciate. So cool. All right, let's dig into some music. I'm ready. Hope you're all ready. We got a lot of music to listen to. So let's do it. 1 1/3, Camilla. Hey, like I said, you're 1 1/3 further than all the people who are like, but I'm so busy. You know what I mean? So cool. Let's dig in. So this first track is from Nico Makes Music over on Instagram. And this is a day 1 piece. Let me see if I can share the beautiful artwork. Where are you? Chrome tab, Nico, share the audio. Great. Excellent. So if you are just needing a reminder, if you're just tuning in to hang out, this theme for the entirety of the challenge was the ocean. Kept it kind of open, but then for each day I gave an optional but encouraged daily prompt. So this first one was kind of like just an open-ended like exploration of the ocean, just really nailed down the overall vibe. And if you needed to lean into some of the more commonly used ocean themes that you might hear in music that already exists. So this one I thought was beautiful, and I thought it was also really smart that they used a beautiful photo of a pirate ship with a sunset to grab attention, because the photo definitely grabbed my attention. Not that you have to, but it's always good to grab someone's attention. And the music was just really nice, really beautiful. I love that they also gave the photo credit, which was fantastic. All right, let's give it a listen. Love it. Yes. That's nice. Yeah, the orchestration was beautiful. Mike, I agree. Michael and loud and clear, great, nice, beautiful. So that was from Nico Makes Music over on Instagram, and yeah, there was a lot of woodwind love in general. I feel like this challenge. There was definitely some oboe, which I think was probably inspired by a little chronocross action, and just the oboe is just a beautiful, bright um, instrument. I think it really lends itself to that sort of seaward piratey ship, but I don't want to be on a pirate, leaning to the piratey tropes kind of feel. What I really liked about that one was the rhythmic contrast, which it was, I think, the day 7 tip I sent out, which rhythmic contrast, when I talk about that, I'm talking about like having a balance of different elements in the music that give space for one another from a rhythm standpoint. So in this case, you've got the melody, which has really long duration notes, and then in addition to that, you've got the really quick xylophone really quickly underneath it, and it's just a really nice complement to each other. So I totally dug that. I think that's really nice in battle music too, especially to make sure that you're nailing that, so you don't just make things too chaotic. Cool. Ships are made by oboes. Must be true. I read it on the internet. It must be true. So I'm getting a couple of pieces of feedback about the volume. So I've got another platform. I have to investigate about streaming the audio. So hopefully, what I can do is maybe I can just tune up the volume on my end and hopefully just blast. Well, that's gonna not work. I'll see if I can change the volume on my end, but I might not be able to. Let me go ahead and stop the screen for a second. Too chaotic, impossible. Yeah, that never happens in music, right? Okay, let's see here. What do we got next? We're gonna fire up the next one. Firing it up. Oh, this is from a member, Trace Callahan. Trace got a little busy for a little bit there, and she made a triumphant return to the world of VGM Academy, and really just created some beautiful music this week. And she had a beautiful sentiment with this one. I think she shared it in the members network. I don't remember where she shared the story, but she basically was talking about how, like, kind of her, when she thinks of like the ocean, I think she was talking about Maine and that being kind of like her special like place. And it was just like a really beautiful sentiment to go with this music. And this piece is called A Foot in Each World. And she was talking about how it's kind of like when you're standing on the shore, you've got a foot on the land and a foot in the sea. So it's kind of like you're sort of at this precipice between these two different realms, which I think is really an awesome way to think about it. So let's listen to Trace. And let me see if I can pump up the volume a little bit. Nope, I can't. Well, hopefully this sounds a little better this time. Let's give it a whirl. That was nice. So I'm hearing that I'm getting some volume issues. I'm actually the mic, so the stream is coming directly from the sound card on the computer, allegedly from the browser. So I'm not sure why the sound is different, or why the volume is a problem. Is maybe rather what I should say. Output volume. Okay, maybe it's gonna blow my ears out, but okay. I'll try a couple of things, but yeah, before we forget about the music here, there's a beautiful piece of music. I love the very light, simple use of the piano. Yeah, totally. The Trace did write some really nice poetry. I don't even know I call it poetry, but it was just really nice, like a few lines of really thoughtful text to kind of set the piece up. In this case, she wrote, "When the world is too loud, when the sand beneath your feet is harsh, when the sun is setting, but you're not ready for darkness, the ocean calls you home." I guess that's basically pretty much exactly poetry. It's beautiful. So I think that's just amazing. That was just a really this was one of the first pieces I heard from the challenge, and I think in terms of really nailing the vibe of an ocean themed week of creativity. I mean, this was just a fantastic setup. So I'm going to try something here real quick while I've got you here. And I wonder if this will work. Okay. I don't know how to. So there's another site I want to try to look into, and I don't know. Steven is here, right? Steven, you're here. You sent me that link to that platform. Is that quick to set up? Is that something I could like set up literally like right this second and use, or do you think that's? Oh, that's gonna be different. I think we'd have to hop off of this feed though, which I think is tricky. Yeah, it's not that fast to set up. Okay, yeah, I was afraid of that, but it's definitely something I'll look into for the next roundtable, if nothing else. Clean feed. Yeah, I would have that up on my scrend, but I was just looking at it like I don't think I can set it up that fast. Hopefully, let me see if I can disable some audio. Maybe that'll. Okay, let's see if that works. I just tried something. Let's see how it works now. I'm going to just actually play that last piece for a few moments just to see, and you can give me a 1 or 2, or yes or no, or a thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever you'd like, if you feel like the quality has improved. Where did all of my beautiful tabs go? No, I think I just closed the tab. Oh well. All right, so we'll go right into the next one. Please let me know if the audio is improved. I just disabled StreamYard's default audio processing, which I think is probably not necessary in this case. So let's give it a whirl. So this next one is from, I think it's also a day 1. And then we're going to be popping over to day 3. This next one is from Fogheart, which is a cool composer name. And this is called Ocean Exploring. And this is a favorite of my wife as well. My wife helps me go through all the music, and we pick out our favorites. She's super excited about this one as well as a few others. So let's give this one a listen, and I'd love for you to, again, as we listen to this, if the stream is not, the audio is not great, I apologize for that, and I'll look into solutions for next time. But in the meantime, feel free to please, obviously enjoy and tell me if it's better or worse, and also what else you think of the music. Let's give this next one a listen. Fogheart, this was from Twitter, and it's called Ocean Exploring. Here we go. I dig it. Beautiful. I love the simple melody and the simple bass line. I love that the bass line was not just like it had to be present the entire time. I like that it had moments where it let go and then came back in. Yeah, that chromatic bit in the middle was super cool. Where was that? I want to pull that out again. Where was that? Yeah, there it is. Mmm, mystery. Cool. And then it goes right back into the beauty. That was a great one. I love that. Again, this is like, it's really cool to have a theme because they're so, it's like I'm literally, I was about to say submerged, which is like, ha ha ha, ocean. But you're literally just submerged in a sound palette that's just really pleasant with this ocean theme. So hopefully I don't like in the future pick a really annoying theme where like it's just like so in your face like all the tracks. Hopefully I just keep picking good ones. This is a good one, I think. I liked it. People did a lot of good things with it. This is beautiful. All right, cool. Let's keep it rolling here. Yeah, the chromaticism was a nice surprise. Yeah, pizzicato strings, absolutely. I personally joyfully submerged. Yes. Ah, what a pretty drowning. Yeah, the melody was great. I loved, and I think that the chromatic bit wouldn't have worked as well if it didn't have such a strong melody coming back in because it was a simple and memorable enough melody that even only on the first listen you remember it and recall it when you hear it come back in. So it regrounds you after it kind of throws you that curveball, that little chromatic moment, which I think was just beautiful. Ah, it's great. It's great. This is a great night. Love it. Love so all the musics. Okay, great. Okay, great. Um, so let's go into the next one here. Just was checking some comments here, making sure we're looking good. It did sound like underwater. I love that there's you can almost like see the visuals when you're hearing a lot of this music, even without the artwork on the screen. So just so cool. All right, next one. We're gonna jump over to day 3, and I hope I'm saying this person's name correctly. This was from, I believe this was from Twitter as well. Yeah. And this was from Nemanja Pavlovic. And this was a day 3, Hearts Separated by the Ocean, which I just thought was really nice. I love that there's like a little vocal pad in the background. There's a really simple melody at the piano, and then a really simple but like separate sounding piano bass line, which I thought was really cool. Usually it's like they sound like they're kind of two parts of the same, not the same music, but like it's like this feels more like two people independently playing the melody and the bass line on the piano versus like a right hand situation going on, which is like all of the music I play on the piano is pretty tightly knit together because I can't play independently very well with my hands. But I really just appreciated how this sounded. So let me fire it up because it's also quite nice. Yeah, got a lot of love for the melody on that last one. So here's Nemanja Pavlovic, day 3, Hearts Separated by the Ocean. So sad. Oh, that was loud. So sad. You can really feel the pain in that one, I felt like. Beautiful. Loved it. Yeah, gorgeous atmosphere. People are just nailing the atmosphere on this ocean theme. Just crushing it. Has a Vangelis 1492 vibe. Great stuff. I can feel the anguish and longing. Yeah, totally. Yeah, the background. Cha, 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 cha. Really cool. Really cool effect there. Lots of moving elements that all work together nicely. Well done. Totally agree. Camilo also loves the percussion. Justino gives it an A plus. Ah, such beautiful music. Let's go on to the next one here because I want to listen to more music. This next one, this is from member Catherine Capozzi. She had a few really nice ones, and every time we have this, well, this challenge, obviously the first one, but every time we have the 21-day challenges and we get ready for the listening parties, like I said, my wife helps me go through the tracks, and we pick some of our favorites, and she always gets super excited about a specific composer each time, and Catherine is the composer that she got super excited about this time. She did a couple of really cool ones. She used her grandfather's 120-year-old mandolin for her day 3 piece, but this one is actually her day 4 piece, which I feel like was kind of tough for some people. This was the prompt where you had to do voices of the ocean, and voice is obviously a super personal thing. It's like literally coming from inside your body, like that kind of like level of like personal, and you identify with that sound, and people identify you by your voice because it's literally physically you. And a lot of people have a hard time putting themselves out there with their voice, and because of that, I think that people have a hard time thinking of ways to use the voice beyond the obvious. And there's like the choir stuff, which I think is like one of the more obvious ways to use it. And then there's obviously the vocal solo, which is another obvious way to use it. But then there are other ways to use it that I feel Catherine really nailed this time. She used her voice almost more like a string instrument, which is really cool. It kind of reminded me of Winifred Phillips, how she uses her voice in the Little Big Planet music. So let's listen to Amphitrite, hopefully I'm saying that right, by Catherine Capozzi. Let me fire it on up. Here we go. So cool. I love it. I think that's just such a really unique and delightful use of voice. And her voice sounds great. Really, really fun to hear the really straight tone production of the voice, as well as the like coupled with the kind of twangy, which sounds a little bit detuned string instruments, and it just sounds really cool. Very, very interesting. I wonder how. I wonder what wish I could have been a fly on the wall for the composition process for that one to see which parts came first. It to me, it personally feels like the voice parts came first. So, Catherine, if you're around or if you want to comment later, would love to know which parts you came up with first. I could totally see someone coming up with like all the other instruments first as sort of a vibe, and then vocally improvising over it. But I feel like the vocal parts were so interesting and solid that I don't know. I feel like maybe you started with just a voice and came up with the vibe. It was just really enjoyable to me. So let's get some comments here. Um, cool idea, Drew. Yeah, yeah. The voice stuff. There's a lot of interesting applications for it. Percussive voice sounding, absolutely good vibe. That was awesome. Feels folky medieval to me. It feels slightly folky medieval to me, but it also feels not because of the straight tone of the singing. It's interesting. It's just interesting fusion of two different, almost just like two different, completely different times, kind of fused together. So Mike says the voice layers so well together. In addition to a great melody, I feel like if you took out the instruments, it'd still sound really interesting and cool. Justino, which he's just switched his avatar there. The best part of the week was tracks like this, where the composer showed creativity within the prompts. Those are the tracks that really stood out. Totally. Oops, I just removed myself from the stream. That's not helpful at all. Cool. Yeah, dig it. I dig it. It's great. I actually just realized I missed one of my favorites from day 2, so I'm going to pop back over to the day 2 real quick because I accidentally just blew right past it. So let me just pop that in because I don't want to miss that. Day 2 is actually the hardest for me to pick music from because it was the village prompt, and just a sucker for village music, and specifically like games that have like seaside villages. Those are usually tracks that really speak to me. I'm thinking of Chrono Cross, obviously. I'm thinking of Fisherman's Horizon and Final Fantasy VIII. And I've got like stories of my own that I want to write that, I've got that picture of a seaside village being such a prominent like set piece, and that whole vibe of that kind of living just really speaks to me. And so it was really hard for me to narrow it down, but this is hopefully I'm saying their name right. That last one, Catherine Capozzi, by the way. So look her up. Hacken Davidson. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And this is day 2, Village of the Ocean. So I'm just going to shut up and play it because it's beautiful. That's so good. That's so good. The slide with the violin at the end too to finish it off is just so good. And that melody, you could have passed that to any instrument, and it would have worked. I feel like you could have had someone singing it. You could have had, you could have, maybe if it was a little bit different, you could have like an electric guitar wheel that thing. Like an acoustic guitar would have been like also like. I mean, there's just that melody was just really, really, really great. Um, and the orchestration was beautiful. That was really top. Yeah, I mean, Steven said it. That's top notch. Love it. Camilo says it's like actually I don't know if I've ever actually say the name of this out loud because I've always had just read it in my head while playing it. Kakariko Village, moved to the beach, and I totally agree. And I love that. For actually, at first, I didn't have the Legend of Zelda vibe until the violin took over the melody, and then I was like, boom, right in that village. Absolutely, yeah, excellent. So I dig that one very, very much. Everyone knows if you've ever been to a round table. By the way, check out members.vgmacademy.com or vgmacademy.com/join to join the members network. But if we got some members in the house, you know what a stickler I am about melodies in general, and this checks a lot of the. I mean, this checks maybe all of the melody boxes for me for a 2-minute village theme. Like I don't think I can ask for more than this piece. So I'm really excited about it. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it rolling. Let's hear some more stuff. By stuff, I mean more music. All right, this next one is from, and that one was from, I think, the Facebook group. This next one is from over on the Twitters. And this was actually I think it was off the daily prompt, because I think the daily prompt was for, what was the daily prompt in this one? This one I think was for, because the boss theme, I don't think I had a boss theme. I didn't have a boss theme one. I just had a battle theme on the last day. This one I think was really good though. It's just super fun. And my wife and I enjoyed this very much. I'm going to pause this. Let's take it back to the beginning. Unmute, since that helps people hear things. Did I add it to the stream? Is it sharing the audio? That's really what I want to ask. There it is. Fantastic. All right, let's give it a listen. This is from LevC_EGM on Twitter. And hey, look, Michael Frank already follows. Fantastic. Here we go. Yeah, and Mouse is crushing that. Awesome. So fun. Got some Celeste vibes from that one. Camilo, thank you so much for saying that. I'm glad that you're enjoying the group. We are enjoying having you. Love it. Very fun track. Kirby vibes. The mix of synth and orchestra is good. Yeah, I wasn't getting a Kirby vibe, but I guess I could see that. I haven't played. I think I haven't. The last Kirby game I played was probably Kirby All Stars. Was it, or Superstar? Whatever it was, the Super Nintendo one, which I loved. taking me back to old school days. Some super dank chromatic notes in the melody. Yup. Great composer, absolutely, for sure. Kirby. I guess I'm just out of date on the Kirby. I need to study up. Super fun, awesome song composition. Yeah, it's super fun. I loved it, and I love that there was a little bit of a story to it. It says a boss theme for my OC Deus Ex, which is a mouse trying really hard to be a noble RPG hero, which I just think is cool. Always loved having the kind of the unlikely hero and like something like a mouse. I think it's always a fun idea. All right, let's keep it rolling. This next one is fun. So this is from Mark Linder on Instagram, and he used a program. He messaged me what the program was called. I can't remember off the top of my head, but he used essentially like a simple paint program to make little videos to go with a couple of his pieces. And he did a really cutesy, funny one with the two hearts separated by the ocean of like literally two stick figures holding half of a heart separated by an ocean. And this was his day 4 for Voices of the Ocean. So I'm going to play this one for you here. Let's give it a listen.
Gold, oh sweet gold, come and fill my soul. Need diamonds to be bold. Oh Lord, please give me gold.
That's just fun. Super soulful vocal performance, and obviously, very tongue-in-cheek illustrations to go with it that I thought were just a lot of fun. I love the little stick figure fight in the gold at the end. It's just really clever and fun. Again, a great way to catch someone's attention online. Hint, hint. If you're trying to hint, promote your music. Hint, hint. Doing just like things like this that are fun. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. This is obviously like, something. If I recall, this was something that they did on their phone. So I think it's a great idea. And I really enjoyed the music. It's just really cool vocal performance. Just very badass. So I enjoyed it. Let's see what we got. Stop me my tracks when I heard this one. Oh, hey, it's my wife downstairs. Did you create a Twitch account? Wow, this is my wife, and she created a Twitch account just to watch and comment. Stopped. She was doing something else, and she had like a total like mental breaks when I popped this one up to listen to it. So yeah, really fun. Nice singing, cool harmony. That is beautiful, really well done. Love the harmonies. Great acapella. Yeah, this is a tough one. Humming in 3 octaves. Yeah, like that's a good range. She created an account to boost me. Yeah, +1. Fantastic. Good. I've made it. So, I love my wife. She's very supportive. So thank you. So let's, and I told her she should just start jumping on these streams, and she was very much against that. So maybe if we cajole her enough, we can get her in a little bit more of an active role in here. But I'll keep myself out of trouble and not go any further down that rabbit hole for right now. All right, so let's keep going. Got some more for you. Got that one. Let's see here. This is from this one. I want to end with this one. So this is a day 7. I don't remember which social channel I got this off of. I want to say this was from the Facebook group. I I don't remember, but this is from a day. This was a day 6 from Yurag, which is the account name on this, and it was from day 6. Terrors of the Deep is what it's called, or Terrors from the Deep, and this was about monsters under beneath the ocean. Really, really cool. Cajole, cajole, cajole. Hear that, wife? They're coming for you. All right. So let's listen to this next one though. This is a really nice one, and by nice I mean scary monster piece. Here we go. Yeah, if I was being chased to that would be definitely slightly more terrifying. I liked actually one of the favorite things about that was actually the woodblock because it was just like so understated and in the background it was just like I don't know what about that made it so like that woodblock that just like the like hidden behind all of this huge powerhouse like scary stuff. And I also really liked that there was a moment in I think it was around the 45-second mark where the strings underneath were like and that to me like I just crave to hear like a live string section just chew on that passage unison. I think that would just be really really awesome. The brass is not kidding, gonna fight this thing whether you want to or not. Yep, I mean I don't know, you're gonna fight this thing or you're gonna just run and just like all you can do is run, and hopefully you don't just get crushed by it. My kid just looked at me with a scared face. Yes! Mission accomplished. So, Yurag, if that is your name and I'm not mispronouncing it, you have scared the children. So, well done. So, really fun. Let's see. Powerful brasses. That's Terry. Yep, totally. Yeah, super intense. Oh, I like this. I'm a trombonist. I know for a fact any trombonist would love to play that part. That's cool. That's awesome. Because when you're writing for all these different instruments, it's really easy. Let me rephrase that. It's really hard to write well for lots of different instruments that you don't play. So I would take that as a huge compliment. I know nothing about trombone, so that's great. Awesome. I dig it. All right, we've got a couple more for you. I've got this one I'm going to save. I don't want to play that yet. That's going to be my last one from member Mark. Actually, I don't know. Is it Mark Loperfido? I hope I'm saying your last name right. I've only called you by your first name, Mark. He and I met like super briefly at PAX East when I was racing around right before the performance in the main stage. Back when we used to be able to go to live events. Remember that folks? All right, let's listen to a couple more. This is a day 2, and I think this person is actually on with us this evening. Aaron Young. I believe I saw Aaron in the chat. Yara, thank you. Wife's correcting my pronunciation. Thank you. I'm not shocked that I didn't say that wrong, or that I didn't say that right. Wow, I'm just gonna stop speaking. Here's more music. This is called Hammock Swing. Wow. This is called Hammock Swing. This is a day 2, another Village one. And this is from Noob Nooms. I don't know how to say that, but I think this is from composer Aaron Young. co-written by Aaron Young and C. Cruz. I don't know who C. Cruz is, but co-written. So let's fire this one up. Let's give it a listen. Yep. Hey, yeah. Sup. Excellent. Did I say that right? Nooms? Nooms? I don't. You should correct me on the pronunciation. I want to know how to say it right. And please also give props to your co-composer on this one. Let's take it back to the relaxing vibes. Numis. That makes sense. Numis. That makes way more sense than what I just said. Cool. Like the early music notation. I actually have no idea what you're talking about, and now I see it. Like I see the early music notation here, but I'm not familiar with that name and its association with early music notation. But yeah, this is if you were lucky, what early music notation looked like. Definitely, Nooms is that. Oh, okay, all right. That's kind of now sort of starting to ring a bell. I'll have to check it out. I remember looking at. What was it? What were the vocal? You could probably say that the vocal. What was vocal music that was like that old? What was it called? It wasn't plain chant, was it? Where like basically there was only like 3 pitches in the music. Gregorian chant. That's it. Gregorian chant. That's it. I know it was bothering me that I couldn't remember it. Gregorian chant. That's it. Thanks, folks. Thanks, Samwise. Thanks, Holland. Excellent. Appreciate it. Cool. All right, let's give this one a listen now. Since now that I've educated myself and by proxy educated you all a little bit on early music notation, and you've educated me. Here we go. This is Hammock Swing. Yes. Super chill and relaxing. I like that. That to me, it was something that I could like see, like where you're like you got like a zone where you're gonna spend a lot of time in because you have to do something, you have to set something up, you have to like do a mini game, you have to customize something, you have to like I almost thought of what was I thinking of? The Yoshi's Race. I don't know. It probably has nothing to do with, like, it probably doesn't sound like the music at all from like the Yoshi's Island zone in Super Mario RPG. But I was thinking of that because I remember spending so much time on that, like trying to win that game and just spending so much time in that area of the game that like that's what kind of came to mind. Like the idea of like you need something super chill, super relaxing, and not overly complex that you can just like ease into and listen to for a really long time. I feel like that could like loop for a really long time, and I just be kind of like still like. So I dig it. So hopefully you enjoyed that little dance there. And Aaron and your co-composer, I didn't see if you mentioned who your co-composer was, but congrats to you both. That was a great piece, and I really enjoyed it. It looks like everyone else enjoyed it too. Great upright bass groove. Yeah, a little Yoshi wah sound to fit right in there. Totally could see it in a Yoshi game. And then just fun groove, totally. Yep, nailed it. So chill. Oh, so comfy. Marimba beats and cool swings. Yes, that's a great chill beach. Christian Cruz, there it is. He has no Facebook, so I represent. Fantastic. Thank you. And thanks to you. It's a really, really fun track. Cool. So this next one is from Academy member Justino, who is also here. At least he was. I haven't seen him comment in a bit, but I'm going to give him a shout out for a couple of reasons. One is that he is, obviously came up with a great piece for this challenge, but he's also super engaged with the community on all fronts. He's always giving feedback, and to me, that's just super important to any community like this. That's just a really supportive, constructive community. Yes, still here. Fantastic. So he's always giving really thoughtful and sometimes like candid feedback on our member roundtables that always like help people grow and improve their compositions. He's always going out of his way to like put in thoughtful questions in the members network, and even throughout like the Facebook, he's just being very present and giving his time to give feedback to others, which I just really appreciate. So Justino, thank you so much for being an awesome member of the community and the members network, and creating this beautiful piece of music from day 2 that we're going to listen to right now. Here we go. Yep, that was pretty. I love anytime a piece builds that beautifully, and just continues to swell and grow, and then the floor is removed or the rugs pull out from under you, and it just brings it back to a really small, intimate instrumentation at the end. I always love that. And this was just a beautiful piece from lots of. I mean, as you can tell, from the comments, obviously, people are really enjoying this. It's super dynamic. It's super melodic. The string writing was beautiful. All around great piece. Really enjoyed it. So we've got time for one more. So let me fire that last one up. Whoops, what did I just do? But before I do want to remind folks, if we've got several VGM Academy members here tonight, and if you want to take things to the next level, continue this kind of feedback with the community, we are super excited to have you as part of the members network. You can go to vgmacademy.com/join, and you can join the members network. Now it's really just a tight-knit, super involved, super constructive community, and we would love to have you continue the journey with us. In the meantime, before the next challenge, we do bi-weekly roundtables where we get on a member Zoom call, and we listen to, just like this, we listen to live member tracks, listen to 3 or 4 of them at a time, and then we give that person feedback in the moment in like a sort of a hot seat situation. We do those a couple times a month. We also have industry experts coming in, and we're working on firming up the date and time, but it looks like we're going to be joined by someone. I'll wait till I confirm the time, and then I'll say the name. But I'm super excited to have this person joining us at the end of the month. He's just written some really fantastic soundtracks, and I'm not going to say anymore. So really looking forward to having that live Zoom call with this person as well to answer composer questions, not my questions. I'm not interviewing them. I am just facilitating members talking directly to composers, experts in the industry, giving that access. We've had some really exciting ones lately, Anand Zur and Wilbur Bourget II, and just we've had Russell Brower in the past. We've had lots and lots of people, and it's just been really exciting, really great. Penko Kaniva. So I'm just super excited. So please, vgmacademy.com/join, and consider joining the community. And yeah, you're still getting love from the comments here, which is great. Thank you for this. The composer talks are amazing. They change you after every single one. So insightful. Cool. I'll be mentioning it in the members network later who it is, because I just got to nail down the time. But we're this close. Cool. So let's finish it out. This is we're going to end with one more member track here. This is from Mark, who is another really active member of the community and has come up with this really fun. I think it was day 7. Where did it go? Where'd my tabs go? There it is. Day 7 is a battle, and I think this is just like a really cool. It's short and sweet, but it's like, I think, a sort of a perfect way to just sort of end the evening. So let's give this a listen, and then if you enjoyed the music from tonight, I'll be emailing out later this week. I'll be emailing out the track list from the people who were featured tonight. So you can go back and listen to them if you'd like, because I know that it's hundreds of tracks to get through. If you are trying to find a single one, it can be difficult. So I'll be sending out the playlist later this week. But here is one more for you. Let me go ahead and pull it up on the old screen here. This is Mark Loperfido. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Day 7 Battle on the Ocean. Let's give it a listen. I was muted. I love that. I love that it was a really cool fusion of lots of different things. You had the chiptune sounds, you had the rock drums, you had the what was the instrument at the beginning? Like a really I don't remember what the instrument's called, but the Asian glissando, Asian instrument glissando, like the whole tone scale is really cool. And it's just a really nice piece. I think it was just really fun. It's a kind of a neat fusion of several different elements, and it kind of worked well together. You had like driving bass line, and it kind of like, I mean, it was just really, it's such a short piece. It's like 30 seconds long, but you got all that in there, and it was smooth. Aaron says that the mix is so clean. Yeah, it's good. Mike says it's nice, super energetic. Love the electronics, retro sounding. There it is, just my thing. Excellent. So yeah, it's really fun, and thanks, Mark, for coming up with a great day 7 to round us out here. So that's all the music I have for tonight. Again, I'm going to just invite anyone here who has not considered it yet. Please feel free to go over to vjmacademy.com/join and consider joining our members network. We would love to have you, and it's just a really great group of people. If you're a member here, feel free to just say, yep, I'm a member, I'm in. If you'd like to, you don't have to. We've got some founding members in here as well, which is awesome. Justino says member network is amazing because you see composers like Mark really blossom over time. It's really great to be part of. Totally, absolutely. Yeah, it's really great, especially during this time where we can't physically be together with other people so easily, or at all in a lot of cases. It's really great to just have these connections with other composers who are just like they're serious. They are putting in the work. They are doing the work to learn more. They're asking the tough questions. They're hearing the tough answers. They are getting feedback directly from experts at the top of the field. Experts like Lena Rain and Austin Wintory, Grant Kirkhope. We've had lots of people come through the doors, and super excited. So tough answers are good for you, absolutely. So thanks so much, everyone, for joining. Again, please, if you haven't ever considered it, or if you've been a member and you want to come back, we'd love to have you back. VGM Academy. Oh, that's not the one. Actually, that one's probably broken. That was from the old challenge. Where is it? Nope, 21 days. Oh, it's the old one. Yeah, where's the new one? bgmacademy.com/join. That's what it is. There it is. Boom. That's it. That's the one. So yeah, come on over. Love to have you. And thanks so much for taking part of the challenge. Next month's theme will be revealed right before it starts. I'm going to probably start it again on the 7th, as I think starting like the 7 days on the 7th is kind of a fun thing. Easy for people to remember. And I just really enjoyed this. But before we go to, I also want to just, again, encourage you to give me your feedback about how this went, whether this is your first time or whether this was your third time taking part in one of these challenges, because this is very different than, well, not very different, but it's somewhat different than the 21 Days of VGM challenge. I'd love to have your feedback. It's been mostly positive, but I'm always open to suggestions. I'm always open to hear constructive feedback. So I'd love to hear your experience. Hit a reply to one of those emails I sent out. I'm going to send another one out tomorrow. But I really just want to thank you for joining me tonight, me and my wife, tonight, and listening to some great music that would not have been here. It would not exist if you hadn't signed up and said, I'm going to take this challenge. I'm going to write new music every day. No excuses. Hundreds of pieces of music. Hundreds. There was like 300 people, almost, not quite 300 people, but nearly 300 people signed up. So that's, if everyone's doing a piece of music a day, that's over 2,000 pieces of music. So that's really a lot of music to be produced in a week. So congratulations to you all for taking part. And I couldn't do it without you because it's all about you. So thanks so much. And we'll see you for the next 7 days of VGM starting September 7th. And if you've already signed up, then you don't need to sign up again because you're on the list. You'll start getting the emails when we come closer to that time. So have a great night, everyone, and thanks again for being here.